Alright, hey guys, Kilo Digital or Cody here. So today I'm gonna show you guys the basics of Cinema 4D and what you can do and how to get started in it. So some things a lot of people don't know. You can use these like for anything. You use it for like modeling and stuff, and text renders and logo renders, and you can do tons of stuff honestly. Um, So examples would be like you can do tons of things like not just text and stuff. You can do like explosion stuff, like this kind of sort of stuff. You can use you can do like bubbles and stuff. You can do like tons of things. So example of what I used it was in one of my recent designs or whatever you guys want to call it. Is this? It's pretty simple, overall simple. You just gotta know like how to work Cinema 4D. So it's all this is a tube and with a wood texture or uh court texture or whatever um and stuff. So I'm gonna show you guys not how to make it yet, but I'll show you the basics and stuff. So whenever you get in here, you'll kind of have everything kind of laid out, kind of like Photoshop. So just hit new, and then it'll create a new thing. Um, then you got so like Mograph is where you'll find like your text, Motext, which is just text, I guess. I don't know why it has Mo, but when you click Motext, it should pop up this, and you can change it, the width and height and stuff. You have caps, which is more of like a rounded filling kind of type of thing, which fillet, cap, stuff like that. Fillet is more like fatter, or not fatter, more of a depth side view of it, I guess you could say. You can do tons of cool things, I guess, like that. You can do this fillet. If you just put on like fillet, see, it has an opening right here. So it's like just, you can see, as in that. So you can put objects and stuff in there. It's kind of how I used to do stuff when it came to other stuff. I guess whenever I used to do it. And I learned Cinema 4D like kind of back towards the same time as Photoshop, pretty much the same day. I started to learn Photoshop. I learned this at the same time, so it was kind of a little hectic for me to do it at the time, but managed to pull through and get it, learn it. So now you got like all of this, kind of like the basics of how to do text and stuff. Um, so basically, a lot of people probably don't know is that say like AI files, which is Adobe Illustrator files, .ai files, .ai, AI files is pretty much like paths. So if you have like a path, say like you can do that in Photoshop. I guess I'll just make a tutorial on that just real quick some other time. But for now, I'm just gonna show you guys this. So whenever you get this, you just want to put everything in. You'll have like tons of paths depending on how you did it in Photoshop, the selections and stuff. So just connect objects and delete if you want. So they're all grouped together and not, you don't have to do each by one. Um, so each, so when you have your path, I should probably explain this a little more detailed. So whenever you use like a path, just path in general objects and stuff like that, you use extrude NURBS, or it should be called extrude NURBS depending on what 740 you're using, but R16 it's just extrude. So just drag the extrude, drag it. Okay, I can't think. Drag the path into the extrude NURB, and it should bring like a clip like a down arrow toward at the bottom. Just put it in there, and then see you'll have a 3D object, and you can mess around with the everything else that I was showing you earlier, like fill it and stuff. Um, just quickly just show you guys. In the steps, you can mess around with the steps too. That kind of brings more of a like how the front of the text looks. Can't really see it right now, but yeah. So you guys will have your scale tool, which you can hold shift. It's pretty much like Photoshop, but you just use some techniques from Photoshop to Cinema 4D. So you just make it smaller, bigger, smaller, bigger. You can rotate it with the kind of like rotate arrow thing. You just do like tons of stuff out of place and stuff. You can move it, but I would suggest using the path. I don't know what's called, axis key or whatever. So you can move it up and down. So that's kind of like how to do that. Okay, I'm sorry guys. So what you guys saw earlier was a Lightroom, and that's basically like a lot of people use that. You should use it. You can do it without a Lightroom, but I'd suggest using a Lightroom because you get more of a natural feel if you use materials, which are just I'll have to show you guys in the next tutorial, the video I do. So what you can do is just copy this, extrude into the Lightroom, and then pasting it into here. And you guys have like cameras and everything. I'll have to show you guys in the next one when I get way more in depth into this. Just kind of showing you guys like how all this works and stuff. So you just drag it down into this, and then drag it. You can position it and make sure whenever you have a when you drag it into a Lightroom, you don't have to do a Lightroom yet, but just kind of showing you guys for the next tutorial I'll do. Next part in this series, which is going to be a series on like how to do okay, my channel. I don't know what I just said. I'm kind of tired right now, so I'm sorry. So you can just put it here, and I'll have to show you guys what to do, what you can do, and everything in the next tutorial. Hopefully this kind of clears how to like do some things. Maybe not so far yet, but you can do plenty of things more. You can do, it's way more animated and modeling more than just, you know, your normal stuff. So that's it for now. I'm gonna render this, put out this video, and then I'll probably go back to the next part 2 to the series and show you guys like how to do the materials and stuff. But this is just part 1. Another thing is, if you guys want to see your render preview of it, which you can do either by clicking this, holding it, and then render region, and then just selecting it. It's kind of just like a screenshot thing, and then just drag it and let go, and then it'll show you the preview of it. And then what you want to do is make sure about your settings for this. You want to make sure, if you want to do it as a PNG, just put it as, say, like a files thing. So say like test or whatever. Make sure the format is PNG, and then alpha channels checked. I think that's correct. So just put that, and then you can just render, click render, or you can do it that way. That works too. And then click it. Just click this, and then this is your like render region. I can't even think, window. And once it's done rendering, depending on what you did, and then it should be wherever you saved it at. it should be there, which I don't even remember where I put that. I just put that test. I think I just put it on my desktop. Oh, great. This is terrible. Yeah, it's right here. So it should be this with a just by itself as like a PNG sort of thing. So that's it for now. I'll show you guys in the next video more advanced things with this and show you guys how to start and do materials and lighting techniques and stuff like that. So yeah, it's been Cody or Kilo, and I'll see you guys in the next video.